Hey guys, so today I'm doing some 200,000 mile maintenance on my truck. Just some preventive maintenance. Figured I'd take you along. So I got a whole box of goodies here. I was going to do the radiator hoses, but I changed my mind. The ones that are on the truck are still in good shape and showing no signs of wear. You know, they're not bulging or anything like that. So I'm just going to leave those on the truck. I am, however, I'm going to do both belts. The main drive belt, or not drive belt, but the main drive belt that powers the alternator and all that stuff. And I'm also going to do the AC compressor belt, which is right here, and the tensioner for that as well. So that's what I'm going to get into today. Like I said, it's got 200,000 miles on it now. I last did the belts at 100,000. I didn't do the tensioners at that time, so there's nothing wrong with them now. But man, that's cheap insurance, because if you break down because one of these, it's kind of a nuisance. And these are cheap enough. They're only like, I don't know, 25 bucks a piece online, so why not just swap them out while I have the thing apart? So the first thing I'm going to do, just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to get this plastic cover off. And remove this air intake off as well, and just get this out of the way. All right, there were 3 points of contact on that. Obviously the clamp here, clamp on the other end by the mass airflow sensor, as well as a little connected doohickey from the radiator hose to the bottom of this thing. All right, we got that out of the way enough so we can work. Now I'm going to take a 15 millimeter onto this tensioner. Just get this out of the way. I know the belt routing pattern on this truck, so I'm not going to write it down, but it's always a good idea to write that down, especially if it's not marked anywhere on your fan shroud or anything like that. And this one in this case isn't marked, but like I said, I know what it is, so I'm not worried about it. Get our belt off of there. See what kind of shape this is in after 100,000. Not bad, actually. Okay guys, 15 millimeter. There's 3 of them on here. Let's take them out. And you know, I've had a lot of people in the comments ask me what this is, or what brand it is. This is an AC Delco cordless ratchet. Bought it online. I want to say I paid 160 bucks for it. Wasn't cheap, but they're real nice. They get you into tight spots where you don't feel like, you know, swinging a ratchet back and forth for 5 minutes. They work really nice. They don't have a ton of torque. In fact, I don't even think they'll be able to break this loose, but I can use it like a standard ratchet, break it loose, and then work them the rest of the way out. Let's see if it can take these out. I'm not sure it can. Nope. So we'll just muscle them off by hand. There we go. Now take them out. That one was tight. Listen to this pulley. There was nothing wrong with this thing. It wasn't making any noise, but it's not nearly as quiet as the new one that I bought. If the cars stop going by, I'll spin this thing. You can listen to it. So, good idea to change these. I've had a few of these over the years fail, and it's never at a convenient time, so just swap it out. Here's the new tensioner. No noise whatsoever. Couldn't find the torque spec on this, but all the threads I read online, the consensus seems to be 37 pounds. That sounds about right to me, so that's what I'm going with. We're not going to put our belt on yet, because if we do, I'm not going to be able to get the belt off for the AC compressor. Well, I thought I had the camera on it. It turns out I didn't. I just pulled the belt off the AC compressor, you know, for the AC down below, off that tensioner. The tensioner's right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I just took that off with the end of a 3/8 extension. This fits in the hole of the tensioner. Turned it in a clockwise direction, took my belt off. Just took a look at the belt. It's not in bad shape, but again, it's been on there 100,000 miles. It's time to go. Realize how long oops, I just dropped my bolt. You realize how long I would have been down there doing that by hand? So you guys might get a kick out of this. I lost my mechanic's magnet. You know, these pen magnets? I lost one I've had for years. A few weeks ago. I couldn't find it anywhere. So one of the wife's friends thought she was being comical and ordered me 3 of them online so I could lose 2 more and still have the original one she bought me. So that was awfully nice of her. Okay, now we're going to torque them again, 37 foot-pounds. Okay, that is on. I put you in a different angle. Hopefully you can see a little bit of something of what I'm doing here. You want to make sure you get this on right, because if it's not and you start it, you don't want to chew up a brand new belt that you just spent your hard-earned money for. So I'm just feeling this thing by hand. Feels good to me. Think I'd have it on properly. Yeah, we're on all the way around. So that is done. Now let's do the main belt. Okay, it's go time. See if this thing's routed properly. I'm going to start it and we're going to watch how the belts are tracking. Alright guys, no issues. I was watching this idler pulley for a minute because I noticed that belt kind of dancing back and forth at first, but it seems to have stopped that. I think what it was is maybe the preform shape of the belt getting worked out, because it's towing straight now, so no issues. I have one quick question for you guys before I let you go. Have any of you, now you see the pitting here on these alloy wheels? Looks kind of bad here. It's also going down the spokes. I think this is from road salt and, you know, snow melting chemicals, ice melting chemicals. Not sure if you guys in the warmer climates deal with this, but I want to send these out to get these redone. And I've seen wheels worse than this come back in really, really sharp, you know, almost like new condition. And that's what I'm hoping to have done with these. If you guys have done that, let me know your experience down in the comments box. Never had it done before. I want to send these out or try to find somebody locally to me and get them done.